3 reasons why men cheat on their partners. Emotional disconnection. If your partner feels disconnected, they don't feel valued, they're not getting the physical intimacy, they're not being understood at home, they're going to seek it elsewhere and someone is going to give it to them. Don't you worry. If they've asked for something and you don't give it to them and you deprive them of something, they're going to get it elsewhere. And that is just a reason why men cheat. If they're not getting it at home and they can get that elsewhere, then why not? I mean, I don't actually condone cheating. I've never actually cheated before. I always believe in communicating. If I believe that my emotional and physical needs are not being met, I will definitely express myself because I don't want to hurt someone in which I love. That's just how I feel. I don't want to hurt anyone in which I love. But I can understand why men cheat in terms of feeling emotionally disconnected. But my advice will be to definitely voice your needs before doing something so drastic. Desire for variety and novelty. Unfortunately, there's just some psychologically broken men out there who just like to have fun. I mean, that's it. They get bored pretty easily. They think it's rewarding, it's fulfilling. You know, there's some people out there where they want more of something in which they can never be satisfied, whether that be money, women, material things, jewelry, uh, just recognition. They don't know why they need it, but it makes them feel good. It's just like a drug. It's just like alcohol. They just need more of it because they're trying to fill something that's empty. And I've seen that to be a common reason why men cheat. I mean, I've had clients and people that I've come across in the past where they've cheated and they don't actually know why. They don't want to. They're in a happy relationship. They're with a lovely person. Like this woman would do anything for them. But it's like, wait, why are you doing that with that person? And it's like, why not? It's just like they just have this weird desire because maybe something is broken inside them. That's why it's always good to know the person you're getting into a relationship with. Is good to know them emotionally, physically, mentally, psychologically, because there's some people out there that do things that they haven't even addressed with inside themselves. Sexual dissatisfaction. There's some people out there that just get very bored of the sex they are receiving. They may love the person, but because the woman is reserved and they don't want to try out new things, so they're not as perverted as their counterpart, they may just end up getting dissatisfied and seek certain pleasures elsewhere, which is why it is important to know the person you're getting into a relationship because society has normalized a lot of weird things. I've heard in discussions people just doing some perverted, freaky things in which, in their camp, their circle, it is normal. But for me and the people that I hang around with, it's not normal. It's very weird. It's things that you see on platforms in which they are just X-rated, and to be fair, it desensitizes you to humanity and normality of how things are supposed to. And I've come across a lot of people who have cheated in the past because of their actually dissatisfaction of their partner. And it's very sad because it's not someone's fault they don't want to go beyond to these extreme measures. But what do you do in that situation, you know? Like, for example, what would I do if my partner said they want to do this and I'm just completely uncomfortable and they just want to go with someone else? You feel like this ain't the person that you're actually going into a relationship with. And unfortunately, you just don't see those sort of things coming. I mean, I've never been in that situation. I mean, I have to vet the person I am in a relationship with. I've never had no weird encounters like that, but I've heard and I've talked to people who've had encounters like that. And I think in those situations, there's just work you need to do with inside yourself, because it's not your partner's fault, you know. If your partner's completely normal and then you just end up being completely go off the rail and end up being perverted, there's some self-work that you need to do. So really seek professional help. And if I missed anything out, are there any other reasons why men cheat? I mean, I can think of a few on top of my head, but I just I just think these are the most like three important ones where it comes to people in a serious committed relationship. I'm not talking about when you're in a fling or you go through this one night stand and you're single and you just do whatever you please. I'm talking about people in a committed relationship. But if I miss anything out, please let me know. I'll be intrigued. And have you cheated before, and why?